What's up, YouTube? This is RaiN, and I would like to tell you guys a story. The story of my old YouTube channel, Black Naginashi X. This channel was solely dedicated to making Adventure Quest content. Looking back at this channel, I am still in disbelief that I even made this happen. There is a backstory, however, well, more like a prelude. In 2007, I was 11 years old at the time. I went to the summer camp called Greater Baltimore Urban League, and the summer program itself was an enjoyable experience. I met some pretty cool folks there overall, but in particular I met these three dudes there, in which we became bros instantaneously. They were playing this computer game that I took interest in called Adventure Quest. They are the reason for me playing Adventure Quest originally, and also the core reason why I am making this video. So if you guys see this, J, T, and Y, going by their first initials, I just want to say thank you so much for introducing me to this game, and I want to thank you guys for blessing me with your presence. Without you guys, I don't know how I would have began with this. Proceeding on. After a short while, they quit playing the game, and I continued to play as I have grown accustomed to this game. In fact, I made a promise to myself when I very first started playing, stating that I would not ever quit playing Adventure Quest, no matter how old I got. After a while, I made my way to YouTube, and I would see other people playing the same game as me, but better. The way they formulated their content was astonishing to me, and it inspired me a lot, especially due to the fact that I already had, and even still have, a natural love for the game. I said to myself one day that I wanted to make videos like the ones I seen on YouTube, but I didn't have the same resources as everyone by default, so I was already at a disadvantage. I remember what all I could do at the time, and I only did this probably 3 times at the most, was hold a phone up to the computer screen and record 15-second snippets. For some reason, that got me so hyped, and I thought if I could do this, I could do even more, if only I had the tools. After a while, I had access to limited resources. In fact, this was my way for a while to make Adventure Quest content for YouTube. However, because it was so limited that it played a major part in my consistency at the time, in the very beginning of my AQ YouTube career, the only resource I had was using the laptops in Best Buy. Some days, the employees were cool and didn't care about me and a few of my friends using the computer. Other days, they would put us out. This shot my chances at really getting started, not only with YouTube, but in particular, making the AQ content. This alone was discouraging. I had another resource at the time which was even more temporary than the first method, which was my mom's ex's laptop. When they first got together, he would let me use his laptop to play Adventure Quest. I was quite happy about this at the time, so I was able to resume my content creation. After a while, he would become restrictive and allow me access, so there would be times where whenever he and my mom would go out, which wasn't too often at that, I would sneak onto his laptop to try and rush content. There would be times where I would have to check the window to ensure that they weren't returning too hastily. Apparently, he already knew I was using his laptop in his absence, but I didn't care. I had my reasons at the time. After some years went by, I was able to obtain my own laptop, and I felt so powerful because I was able to do anything I pleased on his laptop because it was rightfully mine. I was then able to finally resume content creation with ease and to my heart's content. Another problem came into play, which was life itself. I was dealing with so much, and still is, but just different things now, to the point where I couldn't even foresee making videos anymore. There would be times where I would be in mid-recording of an Adventure Quest video. I would lose motivation for various reasons, and I couldn't fight hard enough to push through that plateau that I continued to hit. This eventually led to me finally accepting that I could not continue content creation for the Adventure Quest YouTube community, in which I addressed in my last video of the channel. To get deeper into detail, I wanted to tell this story to eventually lead to an even bigger one, to tell the story behind this channel and to start anew on this one. I stated that in the final video that I still had interest in YouTube and content creation as a whole, as I have a life goal that means more than any career could ever mean to me, which is making a positive impact on the world and the people around me. So I would like to consider this a new beginning for not only myself, but for those who visit this channel and that has made it this far in the video. Have I ever considered making Adventure Quest content again? Yes. Yes, I have. Because I've done some snooping around on YouTube, and I still see that the community is active. People still play. And even at age 26, I still have access to my Adventure Quest account, and even the accounts that my good brothers have gifted me, still taken care of and everything. I think to myself, will resuming Adventure Quest content on top of everything else I have planned for this new channel be beneficial? And I'm not talking about profit, because I want to do this from the heart, not from my pockets. I have a strong passion that I don't want to waste. I believe I have found my true calling. It's way too much to place onto this one video, but I hope that people foresee my vision enough to be part of the bigger picture and to really seize my purpose in this world. And it all starts now. This channel will be dedicated to more than just gaming, but to also guide, teach, and even learn, as well as I love to learn. With that being said, welcome to the channel of Royalty, and I hope that everyone that watches this knows their worth and to never waste anything priceless. If you don't know your worth, I would like to help you find it, because everyone has a purpose in this world. Sometimes you have to get lost to find it. So, let's begin this journey, shall we? Now, these videos that you guys see below will not be here when you guys watch this current video. All these videos will be either unlisted or deleted to allow for more up-to-date videos to flood the channel. Hope to see you guys here soon.